reflection of his life.
I'll bring you back, church, don't worry that.
Yes, now we live on the internet. Stop it. Yes. Not a reflection on his life, but a reflection on his time as a referee with the DABA. So I'm going to read it directly from the post that they posted on the Facebook page as the Dominica Amateur Basketball Association. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Elias Dupiuis, a proud son of the village of Bense, was a passionate basketball referee who had a desire to find and train persons who cared strongly about the game. As he would say in his words, I don't have a penchant for helping others. Learn things that I have a deep understanding of. So I am keen to deepen my knowledge of the skill of refereeing and implementing the rules of the game of basketball in real time and assisting with decision-making skills for correct decisions. Elias lived by these core principles as a basketball referee. Although he was Dominica Amateur Basketball Association referee for only 5 years, his motivation to excel as refereeing and to pass on that motivation to others is what separated him from other referees. He was a really good referee. Key highlights as a referee. A referee from 2019 to 2024. He last refereed during the 2024 Knockout Cup on Wednesday, 27th March 2024. Free since 2021. Sorry about that. In 2023, served on the official committee of the Dominica Amateur Basketball Association, representing referees and table officials across the league. Prior to being a referee, Elias indeed played basketball at school level. Basketball experience. In 2001, he started playing at the high school level in Dominica. In 2002 to 2004, he played for the Kingsway High School in Jamaica. 2004 to 2009, he played for the Northern Caribbean University in Jamaica. 2023, served as part of management team for the BAA Sharks Division 1 champions. Elias' contribution to the sports of basketball as a referee left a mark. His ability to communicate with players, fans, and fellow officials was a hallmark of his personality. Elias was the voice of reasoning, a champion for discipline, a mentor to the younger officials, an inspirational leader and an advisor to all. Elias' approach to life was with the freedom of positivity. He greeted you with a smile and said goodbye with a smile. We will truly miss this genuine champion. That was Elias as
night to everybody. And special good night to Ewo, Kalisa, and Kokwadi from there. Just reading what was sent. It in loving memories of Carrie Joseph, aka Red Bull. His friend also 2006 at PMH. He passed away on the 2nd of April 2020. Not at his residence, but at his residence. 5 brothers and 2 sisters. His close friends, Ruth and family. Amen. He was the youngest siblings among us. He was kind, helpful, caring, active young man, like hanging out with his friends. He was a quiet boy, but don't talk much. He attended the Bense primary school, and then he went to the Portsmouth secondary school. And then after, he just started working part-time at Nature's Blend. Carrie will be missed as a brother, friend, and family. As my brother, I always corrected him when he did wrong. Never took the correction, but he used to understand what he did. Used to sit and talk to him as a brother all the time. We miss you always, brother. Hearts has been left broken since the day you died. The memories we will treasure dearly. You are in my thoughts every day, and that's how it will always remain our dear brother, friend, and cousin, auntie, nephew, everybody. That's it.
Yes, that was Miss Galloway giving us a little words there on Red Bull. Yeah, Fanta cool. I need to do, when I'm writing my book about Bense, I need to know the meaning and where those nicknames came from. Fanta cool. See, you ever tell me where those nicknames came from? Yes, so then, gentlemen, we're going to move into the tributes. And first off on the list, we have Miss Kalisha Aaron. So let's welcome her as she gives us a tribute. Miss Kalisha Aaron.
Not everyone. Usually I tend to just speak from the heart, but this time it was difficult to just come here tonight and express myself without words. So I took some time to write. And those who knew Ovil, they know that he was a man of a lot of words. Lots of words. So here we go. Everything feels so surreal, like I have to stand here tonight to share words about you. Words are so insufficient to express how I feel. Usually words are easy to come by, but this time I am struggling to write down what's on my mind. Because I am still battling with making sense out of all this reality, which seems like a bad dream that needs to end. There are so many memories that I share with Ovil. But the fondest for me are those where we converse on a deep level. He always had thought-provoking questions and advice filled with wisdom, as he would help me reason out whatever it was that I was sharing. He was a motivator who would give you the right amount of encouragement needed. I will definitely tell the future generation of Bense that Ovil was the Plato and Socrates of my generation. A philosopher at heart. Having a conversation with Ovil was like a therapy session for me. Now, I am a counselor, but in this case, I wasn't the counselor, I was the client. And he always starts with, how are you doing? And if I say I am fine, he'll be like, no, how are you really doing? And those persons who know me know that I appreciate when my friends really ask me, how are you doing? Because sometimes they tend to think counselors are meta-humans. We don't feel, we sit, we listen. But the truth is, when persons really give me the opportunity to share deep, I appreciate that because I do have a lot going on in my own world. So this question was more than just a surface level question, it was genuine. He didn't just hear, but he listened. He always wanted to know more than what I was saying. And that's why on February 11th, the last time we had a heart-to-heart, it was the day he dropped his wife to the airport because she was going away with the swim team. And he picked me up in Bense. You know, from Bense to Portsmouth usually give and take 15-20 minutes. I think it took us over half an hour because of the pace he was driving, and we were just talking. We reached at my apartment, we sat in the vehicle, we talked, walked up the stairs, we sat, we talked. We got hungry, we went to get food, and during that time Lily called. She left Dominica, reached where she had to go, stayed in transit, called, said she was leaving. Eventually he was like, you know, I'm gonna go home. So when Lily calls, she will know that I am home. And every encounter with Orville was met with a big bear hug and a kiss on the cheek. If I was having a tough time, this hug was warm enough to melt all my sorrows away. And that phone call the morning of April 1st, it was random, but I don't think it was so random. I was on my bed after Connell's wedding and the day after. So I'm looking at my phone, I'm seeing Nike calling. I was like, what? Why Nike calling my phone for? So I pick up the call, it was Nike, it was Kenroy, and we were just talking. And then Orville joined the call, so we laughed and we talked as usual. And there's another part to my life that I shared with Orville, and that was our time in Jamaica. And that's the reason why I'm wearing this shirt tonight that says Jamaica. Because the 5 years in Jamaica was fun-filled and very good. Coming onto the campus, Orville was the one who let me know what was going on, who is a young man I shouldn't talk to, who I can hang out with. If I need advice on something, it was Orville, always Orville. So it still seems unsettling to fathom the thought that someone I knew all this time, for all these years, became a memory in a split second. So I ask myself, how do I want to remember you? As a matter of fact, the fact of the matter is, I want to hold you close. No, not just close, but I want to hold you inside my heart. Because memories don't live like people do.
Thank you, Alicia.
Yes, yes. So then, gentlemen, we're moving smoothly with the program. Alicia, thank you for your warm words. And we are going to now welcome the president of the DABA, the Dominica Amateur Basketball Association, to give a few words for his tribute. Yes, let's welcome him. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, especially the families of the young men that we're here to pay our respects to and to celebrate the little weekend about their lives. What can I say that you don't already know about Elias? When I met Elias about 2.5 years ago, when I moved back to Dominica, the thing that struck me about him was how genuine a conversation with him always ended up. I didn't know him before, but he always seemed to be so intensely connected with you when he spoke to you that you felt you had to do it again. And that just turned into a really casual, strong relationship where we became friends and we would jeer at each other, and it always ended up well. But from a basketball standpoint, I think Elias was the maybe the most respected, or one of the most respected referees that we had, and will always have. And as a result of that, we have chosen to honor him with our ongoing league and name it after him. That's the least we could do to really try to pass the message to our young men in particular. That if you want to emulate your life in terms of discipline and being serious and focused, that Elias is the man to do that. So I just want to share with the family and friends the same sentiments of, I think he left us too soon. Well, in fact, I know he left us too soon. But there are a lot of good memories, and you know, it's a good, genuine person that you missed when everybody you talk to about it has only good things to say. And I'm sure, like all of us, we had our challenges, and he had his, but I can tell you, he will always be missed for the difference that he made in our small basketball community, and I am sure in your community and in your homes. So from somebody that just knew him for 2.5 years, I feel very fortunate to have known him. And for those of us that have tried to get basketball elevated, especially in your community, Elias has done a lot for basketball. And on a national level, he has done a lot, and we try to continue his good work and his memory. So again, our deepest condolences go to the families of both gentlemen tonight, and just know that we are mourning and grieving and missing Elias with you. So thanks again.
Thank you very much, Mr. President of the DABA. So we're just gonna do a little song, a little chorus. We invite you to sing along. You know, if you on the road, you know, come a little closer. You know, this is a time of reflection. This is yes. I invite you to sing with me. 1, 2, yes. Lord, I come to you, let my heart be clear and renew going from the grace that I found in Lord, I come to know the weaknesses I see in me. Will be stripped away by the power of your love. Come on, sing with me, everybody. Let your love surround me. Breathe me down, draw me to your side. And as I wait, I'll rise up like the and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love. Amen. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love. Amen. Just a little music to wake us up, you know. Yes. Yes. I will give it to you just now. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to move on to the next item on the agenda. And I see in there, who is Carrie now? I don't know. Carrie. I don't know who is that person. I know Nike. We're going to welcome Kareem Fabian, to give us his tribute. Kareem, or Kareem. I always have an issue with him and his name, we was in an argument. And he's also the chairman of the Bense and Soldier Village. Come, sir. I have to address you correctly, sir. Okay, good. So let's welcome Mr. Naikan Kareem Fabian. Yes.
Good night, everybody. Good night to everybody from Bense and Soldier and all the surrounding communities and people who came from near and far across the island to be with us tonight to commemorate the lives of Elias Jupy and Carrie Joseph. It's a very sad time for our community where, two young persons who were part of the community would lose their lives. It was shocking to all of us. I still can't believe it. I personally, dealing with it, it really affected me. And I want to say to you guys that I understand, and we want to empathize with the family, and on behalf of the Bense Village Council, we want to say our condolences to the family of Elias Jupy and Mr. Carrie Joseph. I can't begin to understand the pain that you guys are feeling, and Miss Rufina. I really want to sympathize with you on the passing of your son. Two young men with so much, promise. And say something that, from my heart. I used to see Carrie passing all the time. I never said anything to him. Carrie passed in backyard all the time. I would be on my porch and I would not even reach out and say anything to him. And I'm feeling so bad now because there's so many people you see and you encounter on a daily basis, and you don't say hi, you don't say hello. And I wish now I would have probably said something, because maybe if I said something, his experience probably here in the village would have been much better. And it just shows us how important it is that we as people who are leaders and those of us who are charged with leadership, how important it is we should reach out to people, and it doesn't matter who they are, what they are, we should, because now I deal with it. I feel so sad because there's more that I could have done more. I can say so much things about Elias. No, I can talk from tonight until tomorrow morning about Elias. But I'm struggling for words to find somebody to say about him, because I never had a relationship with him. And I'm feeling really bad about it. And I want to say to us that there's a lot of us here like that. It's not just all. Let us take time, village, Bense and Soldier. Let us take time, reach out to people, say hi, say hello, me myself included. You understand? And do those things that matter. Like Elias said, Elias always told us, do things, spend your life doing things that really matter. So we understand our mistakes now. We know what we did. Let us go out now and let us look out for people in the community, whether they come from here or they come from here. Let us spend our days, looking out for people and loving people, because we never know when they will be away from us, and we don't want to live in regret. I had an excellent relationship with Elias, and I just wish I probably had something, of substance with Carrie. So my position here tonight is to say, we mourn the loss of them, but let's not make the mistake again of not paying attention to people and giving them the flowers while they're alive. Let us spend our days trying to reunite with people. Let us come together as Bense and Soldier. Let's cook food. Let's do things together, because those things are what really matter. And I really hope tonight that some of Carrie's friends, guys who he dealt with on a daily basis, will come and say something, come and speak something nice, come and speak about him, say something towards him, because he was an important person. He had a life. I mean, we see a lot of things about Elias here, and I don't want it to be just the Elias. You understand me? Carrie was a soldier in the community as well. And we just want to ensure that, I just want to implore all the people around us, all of you listening to my voice, let us take time more to care and empathize with people, because at the end of it, those things...
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Well said, well spoken. Yes. There's anybody remember when Carrie went viral? Nobody remembers that? So nobody can remember the video of Carrie when he said, "My head bongs, say good." Big boss, you know, if I had it on my phone, I would have played first tonight. So we're moving on with the tributes, and we're going to welcome at this point Mr. Paris to say a few words. We're going to welcome him to the microphone. I think he's a senator. He's a senator. I just struggled to do that. Let's welcome Mr. Paris to say a few words.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. To the family members of both gentlemen. I wish I had a lot to say. I don't, and I will try to get out of here very fast so that other people can have an opportunity to express some condolences and to stand in solidarity with families of the young men we lost. Obviously, much like the chairman, happens to be my friend, I didn't know Carrie very well. And every time young people die, it strikes me because it seems as if we've lost an opportunity. We've lost someone who may have had the potential to make an impact on the world. And remembering Elias, and we start from yay high, and we do all the clubs together, we go to school together, we go to church together, we go to camps together, we end up working together. And when you think about it, what you remember is relationship, presence, and impact. It's very unfortunate that when we get to do things like this is often in sad moments. But Kareem just reminded us that one of the things that is important while we're alive is to build a relationship. And when I remember Orville, that's what he did. Orville wouldn't let you pass him straight. He would engage you. And he would leave you carrying something. Very often, you may not agree. But he would still give it to you. And you would come back to the conversation, pick up where you left off, and maybe he might win you over to his side. But Orville had an impact. Because he believed in having and holding a presence. And he believed in the power of relationship. That's why a lot of us are here. And that's what we should carry. Understanding the importance and the power of relationships that we have. Not sweating the small stuff. And understanding that everything you do, like Ella Jude mentioned earlier, whatever you're good at, whatever you do without the sweat, do it. Because it will impact somebody's life. It will make their life better off just because they met you. They had the chance to be in your presence and you had the chance to be in theirs. You shared. Gatherings like this should happen more often because we are joyful. And we should make the effort to do it. And because we want to impact each other's lives more. We will remember these two young men. And hopefully somebody can tell us some more stories. And maybe at their funeral we hear a lot of nice things. But those of us who are alive, we shouldn't let their impact die with them. We should carry it on because they matter to us. And we matter who we will meet. We matter to the people who we have relationships with. I really want to stand in solidarity on behalf of my family and those of us who couldn't be here tonight. To say that there are a lot of good people in your corner. We're all here. A lot of them are probably online. And we will remember the good things. And we will continue to impact the world. Because that's what, at least, I know Elias would have wanted us to do. God bless you. And be of good courage. Thank you.
I cannot tell it all.
Thank you, Mr. Paris. Yes.
If I had 10,000 tongues, it still wouldn't
We're going to welcome now the brother of Carrie,
Councillor Leslie Joseph. He's part of the Bense and Solar Village Council. So let's welcome Mr. Leslie Joseph to say a few words, on behalf of his brother. Yeah.
Good night to everyone. I stand here tonight on my brother. To be honest, I don't know how to say it, but we all miss him. I do love him. We to him. Sometimes he don't listen to us. But in the other hand, we is one family. You understand? All of us is one family and stuff. But what I'm gonna say is that all of us, let's support each other, no matter where or how we are in life. Show courage and love to each other. Do not have any hatred among everyone. If someone do you something bad today, make this still talk to them and encourage them. Thank you.
Yes. So we're going to welcome right now
To Jehovah.
yes, we're going to welcome two young men from Bense. Two? How many of you? A group of young men from Bense. They say they want to do a tribute, to Carrie and to Elias. They have a few words to say, and they're gonna do a song for us. So let's welcome the four of them
To the microphone. I see Jubal, I see Marshall, I see Leroy, Lois, and three of them. Okay.
Hello. Testing.
Hello.
That is not the best moment of my life. So I don't know if I can finish this. Just.
I sympathize with my life uniquely. I think I will start it. Maybe somebody wasn't finished the rest. Because it's painstaking, it's heartbreaking, and it's not right. But so be it. Serenade with us, carry up with us just for a little while.
Whoever knows the song, you can sing it.
where we never on the beach when the sun shines. I believe all where we never survive in a land where we never go. Somebody serenade with me now. Everybody now. Never. Sing my heart, for heart, bling dong, bling ting ting, wing sing tong ting tong. In a land where we never grow old. Never.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, never grow old. And you can see there, they gave us never grow old. Yeah, and they gave it to us in multiple languages. Yeah. I spent a little time up there, but I did not understand what he was saying. But nonetheless, it was well received, didn't it? Yes, you understand it, Doctor? Oh, you don't understand it? We have a translator with us here. By way of announcement, you know, if you are here and you're feeling a little peckish, it's nothing much, but a little tea, a little something, a little bread passing in your mouth. On the side, in front of the school over there, you could get a little tea to warm your chest. Because we're going to sing a little later, so you know you have to warm the chest. Yes. Now with the tributes, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to welcome, we're going to open the floor in a moment. But when you come up, ladies and gentlemen, for the interest of time, when everybody wants to say what they have to say, keep it brief, okay? in the interest of time. So we're going to go back to the program and we're going to welcome Mr. Jerry Williams to give us a few words. Mr. Williams. Is Jerry still there? Jerry? Okay. I'm not seeing him. So let's move on to the next item. Okay, so Jerry's not there. At this point in time, we would like to open the floor. You know, anybody have any brief words to say, or Carrie, or Elias, open the floor to give a brief tribute, brief remarks. Anybody, feel free to come on up. Okay, while we wait, we'll now welcome Relax to come closer, Coco and crew. Draw closer, your time is approaching. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody going once, going twice, anybody to give a going once? Okay, welcome. Okay, welcome. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. The Elias we know today in 2024 is the same person that we knew as Obil as a boy. The discussions that went deeper than just, hey, what is happening in the current events, but the analysis behind it. At 5 years old, at 7 years old, as teenagers, after whatever functioning we had as a community, that is what he brought to our lives. That connection, that friendship, that sense of, hey, what are we going to do with our lives? Why are we here? And what are we going to do about it? And I take from his experience that determination to make life not just based upon societal standards, not just based upon the expectations of others, not just defining it by what people should think, but seeking to actually cut a path that is inspired for who he should be and bring that to everyone. And so, branding oneself, seeing oneself as not just limited by what people say or what things should be or the circumstances of life, but seeking to break those barriers, seeking to make a new mold. And challenge us along the way to do the same thing. And not just simply taking it as what is the usual, but what can you take with the skills, the abilities, the talents, the interests that you have, and how can you package that and offer that to make this world a better place? And so I am committed to continuing just that from his experience. And many of the conversations that we had kind of connected and relating to that. And so for the rest of us and all of us who still have a tomorrow, let us continue to think about, okay, why am I here? How am I going to make that difference? And what's the best way I can develop my skills and abilities to make this world a better place? Thank you.
Welcome. You can see. And that was Elias's deceased cousin. Mr. Pemberton. Ricket, sorry, Ricket.
Good evening, everyone, and condolences to both families. I felt that I had to come up and share some words about Elias. I did not know Carrie, but I did know Elias. Our paths crossed back when he was in 365. I met him along with Tridal, and they actually filmed my wedding. I'm sure everyone knows that he is one of a kind. I personally enjoy having intellectual conversations when possible, and I always look forward to my conversations with Elias. Whenever we cross paths, my office being on the top floor of the Digicel building, and when he worked in Digicel, we will always cross paths. And I can tell you, I hope my fellow teammates at the company don't see this, but you know, many times I would spend a couple hours, not lose, I would gain a couple hours of his time having conversation, deep intellectual conversation. I did not know much about the Bense community before I met Elias. And Elias had plans for this community. Elias was passionate about giving back. And Elias gave me hope, because I feel that there are a group of young, promising Dominicans who genuinely want to see this country grow, and they want to have an impact in their own way, and Elias was one of those individuals. Also, I was the former president of the Basketball Association, the Dominican Amateur Basketball Association, and we needed referees, and Elias came on, and he was always dependable. If a referee could not make it, Elias would be the one to step up. Once we schedule games, we would never have to ask ourselves if Elias would make it, because he understood the importance of showing up, not just for the sport, but for the young men, and giving them an opportunity to showcase their talent that they worked so hard to put on display. And without referees, we could not do that. What many may not know as well is that we also had a fantasy basketball league, which Elias again was part of it. And in his passing, I came to realize just how many facets of my life that Elias was involved in. And I can tell you that learning about his passing on April 1st, it shook me to my core. That was the end of the day for me. But I am grateful to have known him. I'm grateful to spend this time to celebrate him, because he was a great and inspiring soul. And so even though we have lost him in person, I do want to see us all keep his spirit alive. We know what he stood for. He stood for making a difference, for having an impact in our circles, in our communities. And so I ask that we continue to push in his name, because he will be missed greatly, but we can continue to carry on for him. And once again, I honestly, I share your sorrow, and I know it's not as hard, but I can tell you it's difficult to keep it together, because he truly meant a lot to me. So thank you for bringing such a kind soul into this world. He will be missed, and we share his loss with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. So we are going to go into the lighting of the candles. So if you have your candles, we'll get them lit. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yes, so if you have your candle, now is the time to light your candle. Yes.
I worship you. I worship you. You are here, moving in this place. I worship you. I worship you because you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You're the waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, mending broken hearts. I worship you. I worship you because you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You're the waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You're the waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You're the waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 You never stop working. You never stop. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't see that you're working, you never stop. You never stop working. You never stop. You never stop working. Even when I don't see that you're working. Even when I don't see that you're working. Never stop. You never stop working. You never stop. You never stop working. Even when I don't see that you're working. Even when I don't see that you're working. You never stop. You never stop working. You never stop. You never stop working. Miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 That is who you Can I get an amen?
Sorry, I'll start the song again. There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and weary, who brings the fire, ignites the candle, and makes it whole. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Put out your candle, for to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. First pretty brother, see how he tries to light his own candle. Some other way, see how your sister tear up the light to hold the candle without a flame. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Put out your candle, for all to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. We are a family, hearts are blazing, so let's raise a candle and light up the sky.
Raise your candles, raise your candles. Raise your candles.
In the name of Jesus, make us a victor.
Sing it out loud, let's sing it out loud.
Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, confused and torn. Put out your candle, want to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your
Amen. Take your candle and go light your world. And yes, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I could not have said it better. Take your candle and go light your world. Missed Elias, Kerry, you all will truly be missed. I didn't know Carrie that well, but it was my little soldier, you know. Every time I pass, I will hail him. Want to give me a hill people. They are strong. Yeah. But hail him when I pass him through, you know. And he hail me back. And that's the most we have ever interacted, just a little thing. That's the most we have ever interacted. Elias, dear friend, cousin, it's a good man. Anything you're planning for the community, more than willing to assist, whether it be financially, whether it be expertise, whether it be, you know, I was the kind of person he was. He will be missed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the official program. We're going to welcome someone to give the vote of thanks, and then we're going to welcome Coco and crew to lead us in songs of and then we welcome Coco and crew to lead us in songs of praise and worship, songs of gospel, and so on and so forth. So we're going to welcome Mr. Fabian to give us the vote of thanks. Yes.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. I usually say that's not a mic check. I need you to answer. Good night, everybody. Good night. I just want to appreciate you and affirm you for your being here today. In times like these, words are very few, but they are not what matter. Presence is what matters. Don't you agree? And so your presence says a lot. It speaks volumes. And I want to, on behalf of both families, which are, by the way, interrelated and intertwined, to say a big thank you to all of you from Bense, Ansteme, and Solda for being here this evening. I think you should put your hands together for yourselves. You have candles in your hands. Sorry. You can go like this. Yeah, it's amazing. And I want to commend the organizers of this event, and I understand it's the Village Council, Mr. Chairperson, and your team. Thank you so much. Palrep? Okay. Palrep, cousin, former neighbor, I'm so proud of you. I did not have a chance to meet Carrie, but when I heard, I realized that his great-grandmother was my auntie. So we were very closely connected. And so on behalf of our family as well, I just want to express our deepest gratitude. This is a community spirit, and it is the sort of thing that brings people together. And let's do things like Thomas speakers have said, that bring us together as opposed to push us apart. So one more time, merci beaucoup, muchas gracias. Thank you very much, everybody, and have yourselves a wonderful night.
All right, so we're going to have, you know, Bense have a crew. A crew. Why do they call them? Vultures? Singing vultures. I know he's on thing you don't get vulture. My courts on this place there. Huh? Carrie Jr. All right, we have a group of guys. You know that is their time, and we have to give it to them. They keep the families at ease. They make sure that the comfort is there. So we want to give them in time. They're going to take us through the rest of the night. So if you want to keep your candles lit, or if you cannot hold it anymore, it's up to you. But we're going to hand over to Coco and crew, the singing vultures. I think it's vultures, but it's vultures.
Yes, so just remember, guys, we have, if you want something to eat, a little tea, a little bread, you know, the passenger mouth, you know, we have at the front there the refreshment, you know. So please check it out. The man Coco. So Coco, we're gonna start it up and the vultures will join in. Vultures. Okay. I'm applying to join the group, so Coco tell me this is my audition. Yes.
I love you, Lord. But the mercy is all my days I've been in your hand. The moment I wake up, you lay down. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. Every breath that I take, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
I love your voice. You have led me through the fire, the darkest night. You are close like no one. I love you like a father. I love you like a friend. My heart will sing in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. Every breath that I am taking, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running out, is running out of me. Your goodness is running out, is running out of me.
We need you on the stage right now. We need you on the stage right now. Keep right there. The guitarist will be at your chef at your right. You don't need to ask.
Yes. Give thanks and praise to the Lord. Yes. 1, 2, check it, microphone, check 1, 1. One of these days, I'm going home. I'm gonna leave this world behind me. I'm gonna walk in peace of God. Stepping in the crowd, hear me, Jesus.
God, believe Jesus. I'm gonna leave this world behind me. Where my devil I'll find you. Higher, 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 higher. Take me on this one of these days, Jesus is coming. One of these days, I'm going home. I'm gonna leave this world behind me. I'm gonna walk on the streets of gold. Stepping on the car, we've been meeting. Over in the air. Stepping on the car, we've been meeting. Over in the meeting. I'm gonna leave this world behind me. Never find me higher, 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 higher. Stepping on the ground. One of these days, Jesus will be coming. One of these days, I'm going home. I'm gonna leave this world behind me. I'm gonna walk on streets of gold. Stepping out God, we've been meeting. I ain't in here. Stepping out God, we've been meeting. Over there, glory will share. I'm gonna leave this world behind me. Over there, will never find me higher, 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 higher. Stepping on the yes, if a man die, we will live again. If a man die, we will live again. For believe that when he died, he will live again. He said, son, don't you blame me, I will live again. If a man die, we will live again. If a man die, we will live again. So believe that when he died, he will live again. He said, son, I live again. We're going in the Old Testament. That is strong. John, come. We're going in the Old Testament now.
This is Marshall Productions tonight.
All that fills my soul is Jesus. He's more than everything. And the fairest of thousands, in my blessed Lord I see. Love is so free, so all that fills my soul is Jesus. He's more than life to me. And the fairest of 10,000, in my blessed Lord I see.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful.
You sometime before your sad goodbye. Unspoken. When I come across the river, bing bang toe, senorita, bing 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 bang toe, oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. I said, oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. I said, a happy day. Oh, happy day. I sing a happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus was. I said, when Jesus was. I said, when Jesus sees the way. Lord have mercy. Give thanks and praise tonight to the Lord, God Almighty. Hey! Come into that guy, run it. We got happy day. I know happy day. Happy day. I said a happy day. I said a happy day. I said a happy day. When Jesus was. I said when Jesus was. I said when Jesus was. Jesus will. Happy day. Oh, happy day. He got me high. happy that day that happy. Hey, that day that happy. Yeah, that day that happy. Hey, that day happy.
Oh, happy day.
Yes, I go.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Just a happy day. Happy day. Just a happy day. Let me first.
Run it, Coco.
Let me go.
Go now.
You ready?
I have a friend, and all will want his name. Since I met him, I'll never be the same. Lord, I know. Where have you been? Where have you been? Oh, all will. Oh, all will. Oh, where can you? Oh, where can you be? Where can you be? I have a friend, and Carrie was his name. But since I met him, he'll never be the same. And I know. Oh, Carrie, where have you been? Where have you been? Oh, Carrie. Oh, Carrie. I said, oh, Carrie. Where can you be? Where can you be? Señorita, mañana poquito. And I know. Where have you been? Where have you been? Oh, I say oh, I say oh, I say oh. Where can you be? Where can you be?
Where can you?
Can you run up in the whole camp?
There's a lesson to life from the learning.
It don't call, yeah.
We got a reason.
They come and learning. This I know, this I know. Floating away with no one of your way. I don't feel that trouble behind. I did love him more, and I know that was the last thing on my mind. Dum 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 dum.
The winds have been steadily blowing.
Please don't go, please don't go.
I didn't know you were going, but
Please don't go, please don't go. I'm going away with flowers of the way. I don't leave all the trouble behind. Boom, 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 boom. Elijah. She wasn't.
She lonely as can be.
Yoni, and yes, go. Oh, Elijah, be nothing gonna be. Oh, little wonder that is in the ring.
She always wore her zombie feathers and all her tummy out.
Elijah. She wasn't there, as real as can be. And the yes, go. Oh, Elijah. Oh, Elijah.
He got no room to be. That is salary.
And the yes, go. And on that
There was a the final peak, the love we see, the thrill of the
wood,
the thrill of
the green grass grew around, and the green grass grew around.
There was a brunch that father
And
in that nest that you never did see. The branch was on the tree, the tree was on the wood, the woods was in the rest, the rest was in the and the
and the green grass grew around. And in that nest there was an egg. In that egg that you ever could see.
The egg was in the tree,
The nest
was on the branch,
the branch
the branch was on the tree,
the tree
was in the wood,
the wood
was in the
green grass grew and the green grass grew around. On the road, take me home to the place. I'll be love, Virginia. I'll tell Mama, take me home, country road, take me home to the place. I'll be love, Virginia. I'll tell Mama, take me home, country road. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place. I belong, West Virginia, out in my mind. Take me home, country road. On my memory, at around high, sight a lady, stranger to the water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place. I belong, West Virginia, round in my mind. Take me home, country road. Yo, hold up.
So there you have it, the Candlelight Vigil for Elias Dupiuis and Carrie Joseph of Bense on behalf of Emma News. We thank you all for viewing tonight. It's our pleasure to bring this coverage to those of you who wish you could be here tonight. Join us Sunday at 12 noon for the funeral of Elias right here at the
That man I say.
Once again, thank you all for viewing and pleasant night, everyone.